Hey, what's going on? Appliance Boot Camp, Mike Sneed coming to you, coming to you real quick. I know I say that all the time, but shoot, I am gonna be quick today. I've been out there working on my what I call the chick magnet, my truck, and I went out and had to a couple of little service calls. Had to go fix something for my father-in-law. Went and fixed put up some ring lights for one of my friend's mom. His mom needed some. He wanted to put some ring lights up so he could keep an eye on his mom. Um, and uh, and in the process too, I've done a Samsung dryer. Great day today. So I'll come to you real quick. We just got finished with the actual appliance boot camp hands-on live event. Great class. The amount of people that I like to have about between 6 to 10 people. We had 6 people here. Class was great. We had two younger men here. One of them was 15, one of them was 13. Very bright. Just truly enjoyed this class. They're going to do great things. I really loved it. And that's kind of what I'm getting into tonight. I'm gonna go real quick with this one tonight because, like I say, I've been doing the class the last couple of days, and I want to get back home, spend some time with my family. But yeah, the topic tonight is are appliance repair and ice cream overcrowded businesses? Meaning, have too many people came into the appliance repair business, or too many people came into the ice cream parlor business uh, for you to be able to make any money. You have to think. Uh, ice cream is people pretty much haven't known about it. They're just starting to learn about it. I think especially us, other people probably know, but as far as us with African Americans, we're just starting to learn about the ice cream parlor business. And ice cream can be just like the pizza. Nobody never say if the pizza business is overcrowded. You have 3 or 4 on every block. Ice cream is one of those same things. Nobody never say it's the donut business is overcrowded. I think sometimes just when we find out about stuff, we think it's overcrowded. Once we because we want to be the only people doing it, so we try to say it's overcrowded. The appliance repair business, people ask us is overcrowded. Can't be. For the last even before even before the push to tell everybody they had to go to college and stuff, it wasn't enough people to fill the skilled trades. Um, but the last 30 years, where they have been pushing everybody out of the out of telling everybody not to go to the skilled trade. The skilled trades was something that you look down upon. That nobody wanted to be dressed like this. Nobody wanted to have dirt on their clothes, have dirt on their hands and stuff from working. They Everybody wanted to go to college and get a college job and go work at in the desk and the air conditioning. So we pushed everybody away. In the process of pushing all those people away, we made a huge gap of people who of a workforce that we need now because, like I said, we was underserved where we didn't have enough people to start. Now the people who stayed in it, they're getting to the point now where they 60 and above. So you got all those people leaving, and we're not reproducing enough skilled tradesmen anymore. And so now is the best time ever to get into appliance repair. Like I say, appliance repair is the last skilled trade that doesn't require a contractor's license. You can get in here in a weekend course and get out there and start making you some money. You realistically can make $100,000 your first year repairing appliances. Like I tell everybody, $100,000 ain't but like $400 a day. So if you do $400 a day, 5 days a week, that's not for like 2 calls for you to go out there. You do 2 calls a day, you'll make $100,000 repairing appliances. And a lot of times you home before 12 o'clock if you get out there early enough. So it don't take a lot to make $100,000 in the skilled trades, and you earn a great living, regardless of what people telling you now. Now people don't want to make $100,000 a year; they want to make it in a month. Regardless of what people tell you, $100,000 in appliance repair is great money, because unlike if you go work a W-2 job, if you make $100,000, you only going to really get to touch about 65,000 of that money, because Uncle Sam gonna get his off top, and then from there, you got to pay all of your bills and stuff. About You got to pay all your bills and stuff out that 65,000 and try to live off of it. Versus if you come and you set up your appliance repair business, you make 100,000, you get all of your $100,000. Then from there, you get to spend all your money, pay all your bills, and now you don't have bills anymore. So if you work in a W-2 and you got to pay your cell phone bill, you don't get to write that money off. You don't get to deduct that from your taxable income. If you got an appliance repair company and you got your cell phone, that's the business phone. Now you get to deduct that bill, and so now that gets taken away from your taxable income. But you don't have to pay taxes on that money that you spend. All your bills become expenses, so you get to spend all your money, and you have to pay taxes on what's left. It's a reverse. Once you start your appliance repair business, if you're a W-2 worker, Uncle Sam will get his money before you get yours, and then you get to spend your stuff on what's left. Versus if you're a 1099 or you're a business owner, you get all your money up front, spend, and then Uncle Sam get his, the end of the year. And if you're smart, there ain't gonna be nothing left for Uncle Sam to get. If you listen to the stuff I tell you to do, there ain't gonna be nothing left for Uncle Sam to get. So it's a great business. It's a business that I love appliance repair because you don't have to have a crew. Versus if I was doing electrical steel, doing plumbing, HVAC, you pretty much don't have to have a crew to actually grow that business. You can do service calls through electrical and HVAC and be by yourself. But if you're gonna be doing a lot of new construction and growing that business, you got to have a work crew. Appliance repair, you can do it all by yourself, make great money, and have a great life where you're not working, you're not working no crazy hours and nothing like that. You pick your own schedule that works around you and your family, and it's plenty of work. The other thing too, you don't have to sell appliance repair. The people who was here this weekend, they saw, we in the middle of a class, the restaurant come knock on your door, say, hey, our fryer's down. Can you come get our fryers up? No, they see all of that here. They see the people calling. They see the people coming in here trying to get stuff fixed. This is not something that you have to actually sell because it's a huge demand for our services out here. And now's the prime time to get in and actually change the whole trajectory of what your family or where you are going. I was surprised to hear this past weekend. We were talking, and one of the guys was telling me, he had several people close to him. He had to talk them off the ledge. They were contemplating, and can't say the S word here. I guess deleting themselves. They're seriously contemplating deleting themselves because of economics, and just didn't feel like they were progressing in life right now. And I'm telling you, appliance repair. If you came in and just dedicated yourself to this trade, 6 months to a year, your whole life would change. Not only would it change your life, it'll change your whole family tree, everything. If you would just come in and dedicate yourself to this appliance repair business, and it's a great fun business. I don't know anything that compares to it. I finally figured out also. I finally found out what tech is. Tech, from what I understand now, is nothing but computer science. That's what we used to call it back in the day. You go major in computer science, and we had a young man here this past weekend. he was a computer science major. He actually graduated a year behind me at North Carolina A&T in computer science. And we were talking, and he was telling me the money ain't there compared to appliance repair. Uh, so you all think y'all gonna get these tech certs and stuff, and you're gonna go out here and get into tech. Now that I know what they're talking about when they say they're getting into tech, is trying to go into computer science, or go into information systems and stuff like that. I can go ahead and tell you, you're not smart enough to do it. You're just not smart enough to do it. Computer science. When I was in school, I got to look at. Let me see if they still offer computer science as a major. When I was in school, computer science was the same thing as engineering. You want you want them on something that you were just going to see if they still have computer science majors. Let's see. Trying to see if they even maybe they just don't change our word up to tech or something. But yeah, you're not smart enough. I can go ahead and tell you. I can if I can go ahead and tell you right now. If you're somebody who's chronically unemployed and underemployed, and you don't have no skill set, you ain't smart enough to do computer science. You're not smart enough. And they can reword it all they want. You're not smart enough to do computer science. Computer science was a hard major back in the day, and I think they might have changed it again to maybe information systems, information management systems, or something. Somebody told me, but now I know what they're talking about. So now I can tell you, no, you're not gonna be smart enough to do computer science. You're just not smart enough to do it. But in appliance repair, you might not be smart enough to be doing seal systems and have the capacity to do seal systems and stuff like that. But anybody can clean dryer vents. They ain't hard to do. So you can actually get out here and clean dryer vents. Anybody can repair a blender, ain't with three parts in it. So anybody can do that. So you don't have to be somebody that has a huge mental capacity to do some of the stuff we have in appliance repair. They got different levels you can come in at, and at each one of those levels you'll earn a great living, honest living. Now you're not going to be you have to realize, and that's the thing. Nobody's telling you this, that you're not smart enough to do it. But back in the days, they'll tell you that you ain't smart enough to major in computer science. You need to find you a new major. If you ain't smart enough to major in engineering, you got to find you a new major. Now people lie to you and tell you, "Oh, you can do it. You can't do it." I tell you, you're not going to be smart enough to do it. So I'm telling you the truth about it. So now with appliance repair, you got different levels you can get in at. If you can't what you call if you can't clean dryer vents, you can install. You better have a strong back. To tote refrigerators or washers and dryers in and out of apartments. But you can do installs and deliveries. That doesn't require a lot of mental capacity to do that. But there's a lot of ways where you can get in and make your money. And there's nothing to be embarrassed about if you don't have the mental capacity. Everybody don't have those. Everybody is not academically gifted. We have to realize that. And you might be more mechanically gifted, and you might jump in and find out that this is what you want. Because these young men who was here this weekend, 13 and 15, they were mechanically inclined. They read schematics and picking it up, and they've been working on dirt bikes and four wheelers. They ride dirt bikes and four wheelers. They've been rebuilding their dirt bikes and four wheelers. So they knew a lot about the mechanics, and they knew how they started to see how this stuff correlated with the carburetor and stuff like that, the floats and stuff. So it was second nature to them. And I thought they were going to flip appliances, but I think these kids getting ready to go at it because they sent me their LLC this morning, and they filled it out. They starting their business. They not playing around. This morning they sent me emailed me over their form for their LLC. Mate asked me was everything filled out correct. They not playing around, which I love. So don't get discouraged, and think that because you're not going to college and you want to get into the skilled trades that you're taking a lesser route. That's not true. Um, you can earn I graduated from college. I worked as an engineer. I wrote code. I've done all of that stuff. I helped design circuit boards. I designed. I wrote and developed and designed software too. I've done all of that. And I'm telling you, appliance repair beats all of that hands down. The brokest I ever been in my life was when I was working as an engineer. That was the brokest I ever been. Because when I was in high school, I worked as an electrician, helper with Mr. Eden, and from there, people around the community knew that I could install ceiling fans and stuff like that. So I was always installing ceiling fans, catching me 50. Back then it was $50, 40 and $50, but that went a long way in high school. So I had money then. When I got to college, I worked at Sears as a repairman. I was always doing one or two stops on my own, making a couple of $100 here and there. It was only when I got to the point when I was a W-2 worker and I started getting paid once every 2 weeks. And as an engineer, that was the brokest I ever been in my life. But at the same time, that was the time I got the most accolades in my life. When I was a engineer, everybody was proud of me to be an engineer. Then the uh, the 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 most slack I ever get in my life is through business ownership. You think that's the only down part about it is the slack you get from owning a business. You're gonna catch it all the time owning a business. I'm laughing because I don't think a week has gone by um, in the last 20 22 years, 22 years, in the last 20, I'll say 21 years. I'll say 21 years. In the last 21 years, since I've been running my business, I don't think a week has gone by that I haven't had to to have a dispute about something going on in my business with somebody who don't even run a business. I haven't had a dispute. I haven't. A week hasn't went by that I haven't had to have a dispute about running my business. If it's not about how I run my business, what I'm doing during the day for my business, what you're gonna get all of this crazy stuff when you start to run your business. Because what happens running your business, people don't, especially I'm gonna go here with us as African Americans. We don't really know what business ownership is and what people who run businesses do. They so so when I'm here during the day and I'm running my business, the ice cream parlor here. A lot of times I'm sitting here, I'm going out doing stuff. They think I'm not doing anything. You just messing around. You ain't got nothing to do. You messing around. You're doing a bunch of crazy stuff. But in reality, you working at the same time. You're gonna meet a bunch of different people. You're gonna meet a bunch of different people from doing your running your businesses and stuff. And you're gonna always have people uh, talking talking about what you're doing, what you're not doing. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. But if I was going to work every day and getting up and going to punch somebody's clock, or if I was what's it called, if I was going and my job told me now I got to work 7 days from now to the end of the year, everybody be happy. Man, your job doing well. They on 7 days. That's great. That'd be good. But if I told everybody, oh, I'm gonna work 7 days in my business, people would be mad at me. Honestly, God, my family would be mad if I told my family I'm gonna work 7 days in my business from now to the end of the year. They would honestly be mad. But if I was working a job and say, hey, I'm gonna work 7 days, my job said we gotta work 7 days, and they wouldn't complain one bit. They think that'd be the best thing in the world. So that's the only down part I've seen with business ownership. Um, you know, with just the community that I'm in drives me crazy about it. But other than that, man, it is good. It is good. I'm gonna read a little bit we got going on in the chat, and then I'm gonna get up out of here because, like I said, I had a long weekend, and I'm gonna get up out of here. Mike Reed, what's going on, man? All right. I got another I got another subway I gotta go out to. I think I go out there Wednesday. But yeah, those subways are keeping me busy. And good stuff. If you all hadn't already, go check out Mike Reed's YouTube channel. He put a good video up the other day about the champion dishwashers and getting in with Chick Fil A and stuff. Check them out. BK from the Rockies. What's up, ABC family, friends, family, friends? Hey, what's going on, BK? That might need truth. My mom talked about how high school taught skilled trades long ago, but took them out and pushed college. Yeah, they did. What they done, like I was listening to Mike Rowe doing an interview about 2 days ago, and that's what he was saying. What happened? The biggest mistake that the high school made when they took the skilled trades out. When they took those skilled trades out, it killed our workforce. And when it killed our workforce, we gave college this big PR run. Oh, you got to go to college. College. If you ain't going to college, you ain't doing nothing. You got to go. So college then start busting people in the head and start hurting people. College became worse than these people selling courses. Right now, college is worse than these people selling courses. Uh, they get you on those student loans and stuff like that. You hurt. And we thought if you didn't go to college, you weren't going to make no money. That it was bad. And what we done, the skilled trades and stuff, we started looking at that, telling people, well, if you don't go to college, you're going to be out there crawling up under somebody's house doing some plumbing work, like that was something bad. And so then people didn't want to go. You're going to be out there. You're going to be out there in the heat, bending conduit, pulling wires, being an electrician, or you're going to be out there fixing somebody appliance, that type of stuff. And so we started to look down on those people and looked at them as not being smart. We started saying, okay, you got two types of people. You got the people who do the work, and then you got the people who are the actual management. And you go to college, you can get into management. The people who doing the work ain't not that bright. And that's the way we started looking at it. And so what's happening now? We're finding out that there's no money to be made in this college, in most of the college degrees. There's not but two or three of them really worth going to college for. The rest of them there's not any money to be made in it. If that's why you're going to school to get a job and make money, you better off learning a trade or going to someplace and actually not trying to just take a test and get into no certification, but going to a coding boot camp where they teach you how to code. Now, I would say that would be I would recommend that if you go to some boot camp and they teach you how to write code. Yeah, I would say that you go get that. But think you're gonna sneak in and you're gonna be a computer science major by taking some certification? That's crazy. That ain't gonna happen. So but the skilled trades is what's it. It's what's it. And a lot of people didn't want us to get in. Same thing with ice cream. I tell people if you got some money, I wouldn't get into the ice cream business unless you had some money. This is ice cream is not a business that I would say you jump in broke. I'm telling everybody, don't go into no ice cream parlor business and you broke. You ain't got no working capital. Yeah. No, don't go into no food service business without any working capital, because you're gonna get yourself in trouble. You need to have some working capital. Does not mean working capital. You need to have enough cash or enough. You need to have enough cash on hand or enough cash flow to generate to make at least 1 or 2 years before your business pick up. And one thing, if you can make it those 1 or 2 years, you'll do well. But if you come in there and you barely got enough money to get started, nah, you ain't. Don't do it. Don't get into no ice cream or nothing else. Ice cream is the second. It's the second stage after you've been running your appliance repair business. You got cash and your business is thriving, and you looking for something to put your wife, your kids, or a retirement vehicle. Then I look into ice cream. But if you just broke and ain't got no money, so I'm going into ice cream. Don't do that. Don't do that. So people still not they still not believing in appliance repair. They still not believing in appliance repair. I get calls every day. People don't believe the appliance repair business is making any money. Even though we show videos and stuff, they still don't believe it's making any money. And I'm realizing it's not so much. I think it's just the appearance of fixing stuff. Me personally, I love fixing stuff. I truly love being able to fix stuff. I love Like that little old truck I got. I love working on that, fixing that, and it's a joy to drive it. If you were to build a car and drive it, if you were to take a car and start to build on it and work on it yourself and fix it up, you appreciate that car a whole lot more than some new car you go buy. I actually truly love working on that. I love working on my stuff I have here in the shop. I love it. 63 Impala Ragu. What's up, Mike and ABC fan? Hey, how you doing? They networking. Myron Webster. I'm going on 6 months. I'm going on 6 months in on the business, and now I can hear the problem being the part, being the part and be out. Yep, yep. Bring. I can hear the problem. Bring the part and be out. Yep, no problem. Mike Reed. Appliance boot camp computer science degree still exists. University of Texas Austin has it. Okay, there you go. All right. They networking. Mr. O, I laugh a lot. People leave me alone now because I haven't had a job in 4 years, but the beginning was annoying. Yeah, they haven't quite left me alone. They keep coming back to me because one, I entertain it because that's a tender spot for me. So I entertain it and I get kind of heated, and so they know that's the underbelly for me. That's a soft underbelly for me. They can hit that nerve and it sends me off. I've been talking about self-employed since I was 16. I've done heard it all. Okay, yep, yep. At Appliance Boot Camp. Thank you, brother. No problem, man. You're doing great stuff, Mike. Like I say, you got me. Honestly, Mike Reed got me back out into the truck. He got me back into the truck with the commercial stuff, and I actually enjoy doing one or two stops every other day. It is. I love it's great money. I love it. I love it. Oh man, I love it. Like I can't say it enough. I love it. Reapplying. I'm doing an ice machine training tomorrow. Business is great. Thank you, Mike and ABC. Yeah, yeah. Telling you, man, it's so wide open. And like I say, with Mike Reed coming out there and showing us another level to appliance repair. You got the residential, but the commercial part. Oh, the commercial part is pure gravy. I mean, pure gravy out there. It's pure gravy out there on the commercial side. Evenly Yoked TV. Hey, how you doing? Please, peace and blessing, brother Mike. What's the best day, worst day, an appliance repair as an appliance repair person? The best day, I've taken you talking about money wise. I can tell the best day I've probably hit maybe about 4,000 on my on a best day I've done. Um, Worst day, it's not really a worst day because if you do one stop, you can have $200. I think the worst day is when you have a problem. You flood somebody's kitchen or something like that, or scratch somebody's floor. That make a bad day. But you got insurance for to cover all that. It just make a bad day for you. But there's no bad day in work I've had in appliance repair. I don't think I really had a bad day. But what it consistently is in appliance repair, you're gonna you for me, I just want to consistently make anywhere between $500 to $1,000 a day. That's all my goal was. If I done one stop and made $500, I'm good. If I had to do three stops to get to the 500, I was good. But that's why I try to get between $500 to $1,000 a day, 5 days a week. That's all I look to do. And with my subs, that's all I was scheduled them. I just wanted to try to get $500 to $1,000 off of them per day, and then they do what they want to with the bands and stuff. I didn't care. But if I could do that, I lived a great life. Just think. And these are realistic numbers. We're gonna see if we can. Let's see here. Let's do some numbers. Uh, get some numbers out here. Let's see if we can share this screen. Yeah. Okay, there we go. We'll do some quick numbers. Um, so if you yeah we go. So if you were to do say if we were gonna do just $500, we'll do easy. We'll just do easy. We'll just do $400. 400 times 5 5 days a week. That's 2,000 times 52. That's $104,000. $400, you can do that before 12 o'clock. You can start at 8 o'clock in the morning. By 12 o'clock, you can make $400. So you can make $104,000 uh, doing that per day. You know, let's just say if you're doing warranty work, we say 125. You do 5 stops, and the reason I say 125, we're saying you don't have no parts on your truck. You have to go out, diagnose, then go back and put the part on. You don't have no stock or anything. So you're gonna be doing 2 trips. So that means you're only getting 125 to go out, and then you get 125 to put the part back on. And we do 5 stops. You do a 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, a 1 o'clock, a 2 o'clock, and a 3 o'clock. You're doing 5 stops a day times five. So you're doing 625 a day times 5 days a week. We don't work no weekends. You're doing about 3,100, $3,125 a week. And let me tell you this right here now. When you're doing this, let's go ahead and pull it out. If we're doing this, we got 3,125. I'm gonna write that down because people start saying then that's your gross. How much you net? You ain't making no money by the time you take out all your bills and blah 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 blah. So that's 3,125. We're just gonna say what I used to do. I used to say $5 per $5. I allocated $5 for every stop. So we're doing 5 stops. We're gonna do 5 times 5. I'm gonna give you $25 a day in gas. We'll bump it up. So y'all say gas, they like that in California. It's a high. We're gonna say $10. We can pull $10 off. $10 for each stop and go to gas. So we'll say $10 go to gas. Uh, so times 5. So you put $50 worth of gas in your car. Um, times 5, you got $250 a week in gas. All right. And now what you need to do, the other expense you gotta have your insurance and your cell phone, um, because you gotta have insurance and you gotta have your cell phone and the internet so you can go there. So with that, ours is like $4 per stop. So for all of to pay for my cell phone and my insurance and all that, I was taking about $4 out per stop. That would cover all of my expenses I need. So we'll go 4 times 5. That's $20 a day goes towards to pay my cell phone, my website, and all that stuff. Uh, times 5 equals 100. All right. So let's put those numbers back. So now we got 3125. That's what you gross per week, and we're gonna take out the gas that you put in per week, 250. 250 ain't. How much y'all spending, y'all truckers? How much y'all spending in gas a day? With trucking, driving trucks. And now we're gonna take out our other expenses per week. That covers our cell phone, internet, CRM, and all that stuff. $100 a week. So now you're netting $2,775 a week times 52. Well, we're gonna take that back. We're gonna say times 49. So you're gonna take a week to go to the Ashley's, and you're gonna take 2 weeks of vacation. So times 49. So you're making $135,000 a year, and you just running 5 stops a day. You're not doing any advertising. You're just doing third party warranty. You don't have no truck stock or anything. So that's how much you're gonna put in your pocket. You're gonna put into your pocket $135,975 per year. So if I was to say 135, what would that be equivalent? That'd be equivalent to somebody with a W-2 making about what? Let's see, making about 160, 170, 200. Yeah, I think so. So if you were making 200,000, you're making 200,000. You're gonna take about 40% times four. Yeah, 80. Yeah, yeah, that's right. That's about right. So 80 minus 200,000. Yep, that's you making more than somebody. You making more than somebody making 200,000 at W-2, cash wise. Because that's how much. If somebody is making 200, they got matter of fact, you like somebody making like 220. You be making equivalent to somebody going out getting a job, making 220 off of your appliance repair business. All you're doing is just third party warranty. You can do those all day long because there's so much out here. And that's what these are realistic numbers. These are the realistic numbers. That's net. That's after you know I paid all your expenses to run your business. All you got is gas and your cell phone, your CRM if you use a CRM, and your internet and stuff. That's it. And those are real numbers with the appliance. If you can know how much you can do with that. No, I know people lie and tell you, "Oh, there ain't no money," but you know what you can do with $135,000 a year coming into your pocket. And Lord help if you get one or two subs out there and you paying them 80,000 and you collected 75, 80,000 from them. Um, man, on top of you out there running calls too, you get two subs, you don't have to work anymore. But no, just think, and those are not something that's some pie in the sky. And I'm telling you, you got to have all this stuff where you got to go take a test and stand on your head and hope somebody give you a job. And you ain't got to do that. All you got to do is make a decision. I'm going to go into appliance repair, take the course and fill out your application, fill out your fill. All you got to do is make a decision. Ain't no damn thing. I gotta go take a test and somebody gonna pick you. All you gotta do is say, okay, I'm gonna invest in myself. You invest in yourself. That's what you do. And you don't have to depend on nobody else. You say, I want to start me an appliance repair business. Go out, register your LLC. After you register your LLC, get your EIN number. After you get your EIN number, go out and get a contract. You can get a contract. You can get a contract 300 times faster than you can get a job. So you go there and don't nobody they're gonna pay me. This is the other thing too. You go get a job. You gotta have to go through 4 or 5 interviews. You're gonna go pee in a cup. They're gonna have all this stuff they're gonna do to see if you're a good fit before they give what do you think they're gonna make you do to pay you $200,000 a year? I was talking to the computer science guy. He said the VPs they making 200,000. So what do you think they're gonna make you do for $200,000? You're gonna have to go pee in a cup. You better not have nothing on your. They're gonna check your credit. They're gonna do all of that stuff before they give you that money. You can go out and get a contract, and then you go get a contract. You can make as much money as you want. If you want to run 20 calls a day, and if you can put the system together to run it, you can do 20 stops a day. There's no limit. There ain't no limit on what you want to do. But if you just do it the way I tell you, where it's a simpler life, where you just, for me, where you just doing 5 stops a day, you making $135,000 a year. You ain't got to do no interview process. Ain't nobody calling you. Hey, go pee in a cup and we're gonna do a first interview and second. Oh, they want to know. Do you have what? Tell me the zip codes you want to go. What appliances can you work on? And let me get a copy of your insurance. That's it. They don't care. They don't ask you none of that stuff. They don't care. They want to get it fixed. They ain't got enough people out there. And you in business making as much money as you want to make. Now, if you think you're going to come in this business and skate, buy. You can't do that. That's the thing. They know they don't have to ask you what do you know what you're doing because that's what's going to happen when you get out there. That dryer, that range, that refrigerator, that dishwasher, that's going to be waiting on you. So you you can say whatever you want to say. Say I know how to fix it. I'm good. But when you get to that customer house, he's going to be waiting for you. Him and her, those that refrigerator, that dishwasher, the microwave, going to be waiting on you when you get there. And it don't give no social promotion. It don't care you don't know what you're doing. And it's going to show you that you don't know what you're doing. And you ain't going to fix it. I don't care how long you sit there and try to lie and skate on it. It ain't going to get fixed. It's going to force you to go there and do what we tell you to do. You're going to have to start pre-gaming and studying and self-educating yourself and learning how to actually read and comprehend. And once you do that and you start figuring out how to do that, you don't ask nobody else to train you on nothing. You train yourself. Today, Slick sent me a picture. He welded. He done a perfect bead. I was like, God knows, he done a perfect bead on that thing. So once you get moving and you start doing it on yourself, you won't need nobody else to train. You go figure all your stuff out yourself, and that's why I love this skilled trades appliance repair. And if you don't I don't have to depend on nobody to give me no job. They don't care. Just like right now, every year they hollering about um, they are right now they're hollering about the illegal immigrants crossing over the border right now. All these illegal immigrants coming across, blah blah blah. But they ain't stopping. They ain't stopping them from going out getting the work done. I remember I was out at this was almost 20 years ago. I was out at a person's house. They were having a political event, and here they are at their house. Now they're complaining about the illegal immigrants 20 years ago. We got to do something about it. Blah blah blah. And at their house, they had illegal immigrants putting a deck, a roof, and mowing the grass. I said, well, why you complaining? But you hiring them to do everything. So people don't complain. If your work is good, they do not complain if when they go out here. Like for instance, I'm going out. I'm trying to go get some concrete work done. I can't find nobody to do it. Um, I find a Hispanic guy. I'm pretty sure he's legal. I don't know if he's illegal. I don't know. I don't even care. His price is good. He know what he's doing, and he does great work. So nobody care about that. Same thing. Nobody cares if you're African American, this and that. If they call around and they say that dryer today, I had to go fix a dryer. A Samsung dryer, idler pulley, and roller is bad, new belt. They didn't care. They there and they got clothes stacked up to the ceiling, and they want to just get it fixed. They don't care who you are. No, they don't care what you drive it. Come in here, fix this thing, and get on it, so I can get here and wash these clothes. That's what they care about. They want to get the clothes washed and dry. That's it. And that's the stuff I'm telling you. You start going back into the office politics, and you think they work you hard for a dollar for $12 an hour. Wait till they start paying you 200,000 a year, and think they gonna you think you're gonna not be doing anything. You ain't no such thing as vacation. They call anytime they get ready, and you better be ready to pick up the phone and answer. We're gonna read a little bit more. Then I'm getting out of here. And Mike, I trust, laugh out loud. Hey, what's up, Tyran? What's up, ABC fam? And Mike. Yeah, Tyran, I was out at Marshall and Louise's house today fixing their refrigerator. Marshall was asking me about. Uh, yeah, you can, Mr. O talking to Evenly Yoke TV. My man, you can easily do 500 a day out the gate. Once you really understand the trade, how to diagnose, how to work a schedule, how to keep yourself booked. No doubt. Uh, yeah, those plumbers be smiling from those disposable wipes. Called, yep, keep flushing, no doubt. Yep, you consistently do $1,000 plus. Yep, yep, reapply. Ever since the federal government began guaranteeing payment for private lenders late 1970, students became money makers for college. Yeah, they have. They have. They have. Tyran TV. Yep, I thought we were slowing down, but calls keep coming in like crazy my way. I had to turn three or four down today. and people say ain't no money in the pocket. Yeah, that's why I honestly, when people say they slow and stuff, I don't see how they be slow. Cause like I say, I'm not even doing appliance repair, and I say people constantly calling me to do stuff all the time, all the time. Quentin Hodge say, hey Mike and ABC family, hey, how you doing, Quentin? LP, people don't want to get dirty. Hard work, work hard, or be accountable. The amount of men that don't even answer the door when we knock is yeah, it's true. It's true. It's true. It's true. Yeah. Yeah. Tyran TV. My worst day, I tripped the breaker box when I first started, not knowing how to check the voltage in the outlet. Laugh out loud. Called Mike. He burst out laughing, told me to just flip the breaker back. Yep, I remember that. Yeah, it's good money. It ain't no bad. Hey, what's going on, DCNL? All right. Yep, the math be math, and watch repair, no doubt. uh, Slick, yo, guess who just walked in the door ordering parts and invoice from my listener? Yep, yep, we definitely, DCNL said he definitely had an outstanding day today. I did too. I did too. SQ services. We still got to convince people 3 years later after everybody done made big bags. Yeah, it is. It is. I don't. I do not understand it. We were talking about that this weekend while we was here. We just could not understand it. Why people just don't do it. I still. It's still. I don't understand it. I just do not understand it. Who does the marketing to get people to want to do crypto, to do day trading, to to do all of this stuff? I don't know, but it just appliance repair and skilled trades just don't look good to them. But I don't know how they market this stuff for people. You're gonna flip houses and you're gonna build new construction homes and you ain't got no money. I just don't see how people keep going. Yep, decent enough. Invest in yourself and definitely pregame, no doubt. Um, KG, salute Mike. Weekend cash was official. Great combo. Yeah, thanks, man. Glad you came down, KG. Really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. Evenly Yoke TV. Thank you for that in-depth response for someone leaving a steady job with benefits. What options are there for medical insurance for your family? You join our trade organization USA. With USA, you can actually buy medical insurance. The medical insurance that that I had with USA for a family of God knows one, two, three, four, five. No, let's see, one, two, three, four. A family of five. A family of five. It was like $800 a month. It was pretty good insurance. I liked it. I had no complaints. So $800 take you about at the most 2 days off 2 days off the month to pay for your insurance. So just two you have to work 2 days off the month, pay for your insurance. That's it. Yep, ain't no money like appliance repair. Yep. The run slick. Oh no, ain't no money in appliance repair. Yep. Okay, slick. Hey, what's going on, Frank Evans? Uh, Mr. O. People are trying to make money without working, and they want passive income. They want something for nothing instead of making something out of nothing. Yeah, I find that out too. They don't want to work for it. They don't want to work for it. I, I still can't. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't understand. I don't understand. Even with them um, seeing, like they say, with everything they seen y'all have done and whatnot, people still won't come. They still won't don't want to come to the appliance repair. But then I listen. I have to be careful. I listen to a lot of this other stuff, and I be trying to hear how people are. No, with appliance repair, I just went through real simple how you make your money in appliance repair. It's simple, laid out. It ain't no secret or nothing like that. But then I'll be listening to other people trying to. And I do the same thing with the ice cream. I show you all simple. Charging $5 a cup. Yeah, all you need is 100 sales in a day. to get you 500 or get you $500. That in a place that's established, that's pretty easy to do. Now, if you're in an underserved neighborhood, I want you to be buying the building, and it's gonna take you a couple of years to get up there to it. But you eventually get to it where you can hit those $500 days, and then on the weekends you hit close to 1,000. You'll be able to do but it's simple. But I've been listening to some of these podcasts, and they never tell how they make the money, or how they don't even really tell how they got into the business. So if they do, well, I can't go over that. I can't discuss that right now. No, I never hear them explain how the money is made, or anything. And it got to be real simple, real simple. Mister, that's why crypto and all that is appealing. It gotta be. Real fun. Mike, can you review for listeners about when to quit your job and when to enter the field, and when to enter the field? Quit your job. I teach the 5 banking account methods. So what I want you to do, I want you to get the boat real close to the dock. I want you to have at least 3 to 6 months of living expenses saved up. So when you're doing your 5 banking account methods, I want every time you get paid, you're gonna come 50. You're gonna have a 50% operating account. That's where all your money is gonna come from. All your money is gonna come into your 50% operating account, and from there you break it out. You're gonna put 10% into a profit account for you to have fun and vacation with your family and stuff every quarter. You're gonna take 15% and go towards your taxes, so you can have enough money to pay for your accountant and to pay any type of tax bill you might have. You also will have 25% that you're going to have to go towards your owner's pay. And that owner's pay is, I want you to have a home banking account that you pay all your home bills out of, and that's where you put your current paycheck in. I want you to figure out how much money you bring home per month, not how much you gross, but like I just done, where I showed you the net, show us how much you bring home per month, and multiply that times three. And from there, I want you to have that much money build up in your 25% owner's pay before you decide to quit your job. That way, once you get that money saved up, you can start paying yourself every week, just like your current job does, out your 25% owner's pay, and you have replaced your job. So that's the way you do it. And by the time you do that, you have enough data on hand that, hey, you believe in the business, you making enough money. You have proven that you like this business. Your skill set is enough up high enough where you can actually go. Like for instance, with Tyran, he just started maybe a year or so ago, but he's what's it called? The first year or so, within this up until now, sometimes he will ask, is things going to slow down? Is he going to do this? Things going to slow down a little bit. But now he started to see after he's been in it almost a year, he's saying, hey man, this thing ain't slowing down. No, I've got to turn calls down. He just said he turned 3 or 4 calls down today. So after a while, when it comes around probably next year this time, he probably gonna be quitting his job because he got the confidence this ain't gonna slow down. I always gonna be getting money. There's so much work out here. I know how to fix it. My confidence is up. And he'll jump off and go full time. Oh, slick. Don't do appliance repair. You can't handle the freedom testosterone boost, the new money. I'm telling you, it will make you somewhat arrogant. Somewhat, you will become arrogant. Can't nobody tell you nothing. Can't nobody tell you nothing. That's the truth. Tyran TV. It's definitely money out here in appliance repair. I had one house Monday with 2 appliance bills with $1,200. Yeah, see, there you go. I'm telling you, it's see, this is not me. This is not me overselling it or anything. It's the truth. And the people who are out here doing it, we see that quite a bit. When you come out here, you got 2 appliances in there, and you got $1,200, and you just think you hitting that, and just think if Tyran is still working his full time job, just think of what that's doing. What's that's doing. Where now you came, he spent $500. He spent $500 to take the course. And with that, he what's it called? He got a new career. He got a new career from that. And in one call, he done double his money. He done paid double what he paid in one call. And and this is the thing to get me too. Uh, I have friends that we have mutual friends that know Tyran, and they know what I've done. They know my nephew. They seen Tyran in the last year what he's doing, but they call me just about every other week and ask me about appliance repair. Can you make any money? Is it worth it? I'm thinking about taking it, but they seen it, but they don't pull the trigger. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a society and just the thing that you have to go get this job and you have to be at that job that does it. I guess it would be kind of scary. I don't know. It's been so long since I worked the job. To me, it's scary. I'm not trying to be funny and this and that. I respect people who go to work 9 to 5 and stuff. But to me, that's scarier for somebody to have that much control over my finances. No, I gotta go there, and you can tell me anytime you're gonna let me go. I had that happen, and so that to me, that's more scarier to me than actually working for myself. Working for myself, I can anytime I get ready. And see, that's the thing too. You never hear me say I'm going to go get me a job. When you never hear me say that as an entrepreneur. I'm going to get me a job. If I need to get money, I can go jump in that van anytime and go get some money. If I need more money, I know how to create a business and go get my money. So that gets me too when I see these people supposed to be entrepreneurs going back to get jobs. I just don't understand. especially when you, especially when I can I could easily go make the equivalent of $200,000 and just work Monday through Friday. Don't have to get up fighting no traffic. I just have to do 10, 11, 1, 2, and 3. Matter of fact, I should go back and do it. Now I think about it, I should go back and do it and buy me uh, hit it good for another 3 or 4 years and get me a couple of houses, more houses and stuff. But yeah, you go out there and do it. Oh man, Aloha Appliance Repair. Working my 9 to 5 for more than 20 years. They told me today they only need me for a half day. No loyalty at all. Wow. Okay. Oh wow. Sorry. Well, if you got appliance repair, you good. Double down on the appliance repair. Double down on the philosophy. Like I said, one time the worst thing the thing I thought was the worst. 2 times I thought the worst thing that happened to me turned out to be the best thing that happened to me. One time is when I flunked out of college that first semester. I thought that was the worst thing that ever happened to me. That turned out to be the best thing. My dad came and got me and made me go back home and work in the factory. That was the best thing that ever happened. The second thing is when I lost that when I got kicked out of corporate America and lost that job. I thought that was the worst thing that ever happened to me to get laid off. And it turned out to be the best thing that ever happened in my life to get laid off. That was the best thing that ever happened. Because since then, I've been it ain't lucky. It ain't lucky because it's just yeah, I was lucky that I wasn't called that I couldn't pass what was it the GMAT to get into grad school. 'Cause I was gonna try to go get an MBA from Elon College, a private private college. I was in the hundreds of thousands of student loans, so I'm glad that I don't have no student loan debt. But it turned out to be the best thing that ever happened to me because I was what's it called. I was able to start my business, and since then, we haven't had any financial problems. Uh, you know, haven't had any financial problems. No. Straight facts, Mike. Thanks. I think networking. Yep, that's where appliance repair comes in. Yep. Personally, once I get to the point where I have techs working for me, I'm probably going to look into getting laundromats. There you go. There you go. There you go. He probably gonna move to the mountains, too tired of the city. There you go. Hey, what's going on, Quentin Howard? There you go. Michael ABC fan. Yeah, yeah. That's what happens. You get to a point where money won't move you. It's gonna be about what you do to have fun and have quality of life. That's what moves you. It ain't about the money. Money ain't. You get to a point like Tyrone said, he went out there Monday, made $1,200. At one house. So it get to a point where it ain't gonna be about money. You start just enjoying life. I'm enjoying life. I'm enjoying life. Wild Williams. Yo, Uncle Mike, what's happening? Okay, it's 9 o'clock. I said I would get out here early, but it's 9 o'clock. I'm getting ready to get out of here. I'll be back. I gotta go do. I have to go do some. Okay, you got Mike Reed info. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Yep. All right. Yep. It ain't about the money. Thursday, I should be back. I gotta go do my continuing education for my electrical contractor's license. So I gotta go to a class for my continuing ed. But I should be back in time to go live. So I'll be back on Thursday. I want to thank everybody for watching. If you hadn't already, purchase the Appliance Bootcamp. I'm telling you, you see all the testimonials and stuff, people who's doing it. You would not be disappointed. Sign up for Appliance Bootcamp. Uh, I don't know what else to tell you. I just don't know what else to tell you. Sign up for it. You would not be disappointed. And you can and the money and stuff that we're telling you about is real money. It's real money. And what's out there. And like I say, if you do this right here is the base level of where we talking just the base level. If you get in and you start doing seal systems, if you were to get in and you were to build up and had a massive workforce with 7 or 8 different techs, and if you were to go over into the commercial side, there's just so much room for expansion and so much room to grow. So it's not overcrowded in the appliance repair. It's not overcrowded in uh, in the ice cream. Just need more of us to get in and to keep moving this thing to the next level. Once again, I want to thank you all for watching. I'll be back on Thursday. Bye bye.